Hello, it is Flesson19 and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and my Horse Archer campaign. So my grinding is all finished up. We did okay. It's not bad. We got people ready to go. So I'm pretty happy with it. And as you remember in the last episode, we actually got an engineer who had, what was it, 60 engineering, but only like 10 focus or something like that, or 80. So I just took the lucky, who is going to go ahead and be our fighter. But as you can see, oh, it's not the lucky. That's Gray Falcon. The Gray Falcon, I'm going to go ahead and put 1 point into this when he levels next. That's going to give him 60, which means he can cap out around 90 himself. But yeah, he's got all these other great skills to deal with. So now grinding is done. We have one last thing we're going to do. And this is going to be trading. The reason why I do that is a couple reasons. First of all, you put a ton into social. So you naturally already have this, so this would be free wasted points. As you can see, I already got it up to 44 because I haven't hardly done anything, because the economy is finally back to normal. No more this 1.4.3 junk. You can literally go one town over and buy grain for 10, and then you can come back over here and you can sell for 15, which is exactly how it's supposed to go. Boom, trade. That's the way it is all over the place. So I have a feeling caravans are going to be absolutely incredible. The other reason why I do it is because I would like to hit Artisan Community, where you gain 1 renown each day for each profitable workshop you have. They have the other one for caravans, but we're not doing that right now. So that can give you 4 or 5 renown every single day for the rest of the game. It'll be a little bit difficult to get, however, with the new system that they have in place of the economy, I do not see a problem doing that. The one downfall to this whole thing is money. I was able to stock up 91,000. That is not enough to get all of our companions out, which sucks. We want to get all of our companions out and then start trading immediately. Unfortunately, because we actually did not have enough money with extortion by deserters, you can't do that. Am I doing the black still? Sorry, I need to check the black. Did she level? Yeah, she leveled. Okay, she's done. So I don't know if the bug still works where if you keep people on like quartermaster and let them go out of the group, they're still quartermaster. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to start sending people out. According to how I do the caravans, you just use the highly upgraded. Don't do the 15,000, do the 22,500. Send them out staggered. And I want to do an upgraded. And then let's just start sending them out. And then while they're out doing that, then I'm going to be trading. And you might ask yourself, well, why do you need to even send them out in the first place? What's it good for? And the reason is because of this. Because he's got 40 here, which means he can be able to top out into the 70s. That's a lot of EXP. You know what I mean? Look at it. There's all that they can gain. Some have more than others. So, unfortunately, the Accursed doesn't, which really sucks. I would have had to have done a lot of work with him. He's my downfall guy that I'm not totally happy with. However, I should say she's a great horse archer. So, I mean, that's just how it's going to go. So, the next person we are going to send out, we want to try to stagger. Let us go to, once we get them sent out, then we can go ahead and start doing our trading. And then I just do the trading how I do with my Asiri playthrough. If you really want to see how that works, you can check that out. However, that is 1.4.3. I have a strong feeling that 1.5 would be a lot bigger payout than I got in the Asiri playthrough that I did. A much stronger playthrough. So If you're wondering why I'm doing the 22,000, watch the caravan video. I just really can't stress that enough. That caravan video, I don't remember how long it is. I can't remember if that's the long or the short one. I got one that's about 11 minutes, and I got one that's about 20 minutes. But it really gives you an in-depth showing about how much these caravans can make. And that was on 1.4.3. I am so excited to see what these guys are going to be able to turn out in 1.5. I really want to do a trader playthrough now. I almost want to do another challenge of course, as a non-series this time. I wanted to do the hybrid. However, there's just not enough quests right now to do a hybrid one. So I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I have not really decided if I want to do another playthrough. I kind of would like to. Okay, so right now we need 45,000 to send the last two out. And as you can see, we are short. We do not have 45,000 to send two more out. So that is a little tiny bit of a problem. Alright, we have them sent out. 1, 2, 3. Woo, wow, that was actually too close. That was a mistake. I probably should have put them up in Sinopa. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest move. We're going to go hit Onira. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down into Siri territory, even with one person now. Yep. I probably should have waited with the Accursed since they had the lowest EXP to gain. And we're going to start doing some trading, so hopefully I can get the 22,500 to send out the last person. And you're going to see these numbers. I would assume they're going to be a lot higher than they have been. We'll just have to see on that. So this is just going to be a quick episode to show you how I do the trading part. And it only takes maybe a couple hours, and that's it. And it's done. And then as soon as I get this done, then it's time to become a vassal. Just kind of get things situated a little bit with, gear maybe, and, make sure their skills are put the right way and everybody's in their right formations. Gather up some troops and we can join a kingdom. Who we're going to join right now, I don't know. I have no clue. I honestly cannot tell you who I'm going to end up joining. I like doing the Assyri, but I really like playing one that's kind of getting their butt kicked, because that's how I used to do it in Warband, and you wanted to try to keep it. So you had more nations on the map, so they weren't as powerful. So that's what I'd like to do, but like I said, there's no guarantee that's going to happen. Now, the good thing that I did do is when I went up to Botania territory, I got a ton of hardwood. And then, of course, I converted it to charcoal, which I got this skill right here. So this is some skill points, but now I got a Vision Charcoal Maker. So I have quite a bit of charcoal, and I should check here to make sure that they are buying a little bit of it. But they'll buy a pretty good amount down in the Siri territory. You can see how bright green this is. The economy is so good for trading. It is amazing. I will still check towns for extortion by deserters. I will check that. That's the only thing that I want. I mean, I could do a grain. I already had one town come up with no notables in it. In fact, it's that one right there. The notables are gone. It only had one to start. Now it's got none. So that's an obvious problem that has to be dealt with. And unfortunately, they burn that, which worries me, because this is the major area where you get dates. You get them nice and cheap. So the first thing we're going to do is, of course, we do need to get some horses. We're going to go overweight. Grain 11 is high. Unfortunately, they're high on that. And I don't even see any dates. Now, we're not getting rid of our hardwood, we're getting rid of our charcoal. That's going to help us out to get close to him, which that really sucks with nothing to buy. That's really terrible. I don't like need laborers. I don't like it. I feel like the reward is not worth it. I'd rather gain the roguery because the money seems about the same, and you don't get that much relation or charm out of it. So, to me, it's not really worth it at all. Oh wow, that is so damn cheap. Yeah, you got to start buying them up because you're going to end up selling them off. There we go, dates. There's some charcoal. And they don't really have anything else that's good. That may look good, but it's terrible. Olives, I can get olives for 8 or 9 in Botanian territory, so I don't worry about that. No, here it's just dates, fish, and grain is what I'm going to get, and I'm going to get a lot of grain. Wait till we get to Askar, and then even Sanala. And I am seriously going to go right. Well, it's only a matter of time before he leaves. But this is all we're going to do is just a quick run around. And then I'm going to actually spend some time doing that. See, grain at 10, it's still high price. 12, still high. 24, that's decent. Okay, we got beer at 28. We're going to try buying beer at 30, which is extremely high compared to 1.4.3. I mean, that is through the damn roof. That is actually really good. So this is my little route. I take the same time. Like I said, if you want to see the whole thing, just go to my Siri playthrough and you'll see me doing this trading right here. Just spend a couple hours at it, and then after a couple hours when I get done and come back, this is going to be pretty much maxed out. It's getting lower. No. Alright, there we got beer at 26. The reason why I'm buying at that is because of Botanian territory. They could pay upwards of 100 for it. Pretty massive. We gotta make sure we're selling off that hardwood. That's, no, fish at 14. I don't want that. Alright, now here's the big boy. Now we're gonna hit 2 major towns. We're gonna buy a ton of grain, hopefully some beer, head up to Sanala, hopefully buy some more grain, beer, and fish, and then we're finally going to end up in Koyaz, and that is where we will sell grain, buy fish, and then come over here and make a ton of money. That is the hope. There you go, grain for 7. And I will take it for 7. 14 on olives, 16. Oh, dates are cheap. Oh, wow. 23, that's kind of low. I'm not sure where they're getting it much lower. And yeah, same thing with butter. Alright, we'll buy their up to 30 because when we hit Botania, we're going to make a boatload off of it. And wine is cheap, oil is not. However, they only have 3, which means it's going to be a tough sell. Alright, we're going to wait because we want to buy everything. We want to buy as much. And it seems like the more you sell at a time, the more EXP you actually get. You actually get more XP selling 20,000 worth in one town than 5,000 worth in 4 towns. Even though you made the same profit. It just seems that way to me. It's not 100% tested, but I really feel that way. Okay, here we go. Like I said, more of the grain. We take it back down to 7. And they do have fish. We will take the fish to 11. Take their dates. That is cheap on the oil. You make a lot on that. So that's all this is going to be, is just kind of a quick one. Oh my god, I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, yikes. Obviously I'm gonna have to pull something back a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to afford it all. Close, but not all of it. Could just sell a couple horses. I really want it all. And I'm down to 0. You can see already I'm looking at making 1,100. This is what I talked about, how you're going to initially spend a ton, and this is what a caravan does. They use their initial investment to buy up everything. Then that's why it takes a while to get profit back, because they have to build that initial investment back up. Then from what I understand, after that, 50% of the profit minus their wages you get. It might not be perfect numbers, but that's the gist of how it works. And unfortunately, I don't have enough money. Hopefully I can sell grain. Come on, grain. Not really. Damn. That really sucks. Alright, how much do I need? 3,000. I don't know if I'm going to hit 3,000. I don't think I'm going to. I don't see how I'm going to hit 3K. I'm just going to have to cancel it and hope that the price doesn't go up. I'm going to have to wait one more day to get money. I want all that fish. I'm going to be selling it massively when I get into the Empire territory. So come on, give me 1,000. There, okay. So now it gave me the 1,000. Hopefully the price didn't go up, and no, it did not. All right, now that's better. Now we can go ahead and try to get rid of a little bit of this stuff. Which we've already done it. Now, they don't have beer. They do have oil. They have dates, and they still have dates. Unfortunately, I'm selling that all off. I would like to get the oil, because the oil is going to go for an outrageous price. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass, because oh, let's get rid of some of my rusty hose. I got those all saved up, even though I should tear them down. They're worth more being torn down. Okay, we're good. Now we're going to go up here and we're going to go through, what I do is I go through Empire territory, then I come back through, and then I come way up here and go through all this, because you can get stuff so cheap up in here, certain things. You get very cheap fish up in here, you get butter and cheese really good here, olives and grapes are good, so every place has its spots where you can actually go ahead and do that. As you can see, all the massive green. Fish at 15 is not great. Dates at 35 isn't the best either. There's our meat at 40. There's oil, 90. And I was only paying, what, 50 for it? But I'll actually get more. It's not a great price. Oh my word, they got beer. Oh no, that's way too high. Alright, so we are good there. We didn't make a whole heck of a lot. As you can see, I gained already 2 points, and now I need one more, well, 2 more to get my next one. But now we're going to actually go ahead and save up. There's a good chance we'll have the 22,500 by the time we come out of here. As you can see, with just 3 workshops and 4 caravans, I'm making almost as much as I was in 1.5 with 4 workshops and 7 caravans. That's how absolutely insane this is. 13 is too low, 16 is too low, 50, that's good. It does drop fast, really fast. No, no. This is normally not a really good place to buy and sell. Their meat's a little low, but I'm more interested in heading to Zionica and Poros. Let me see the time on this. Okay. I have a little bit of time left. But this is what I'm going to do for a couple hours, and then when I come back from that, we just have to sort out some details, and we're all set and ready to go. They don't really have it cheap. As you can see, they really don't have anything cheap. They got wine a little bit cheap, but nothing really is. 15 is kind of borderline. I don't really want to get rid of it at 15. We can get rid of a little bit of dates, of course. Poros is going to be our big place. I could probably get rid of a little. Let's take it to 14. There. Well, Poros is normally the place that always needs stuff, where you can get the grain and the fish, and you can a lot of times make a killing. For some reason, it always needs. You can see we're already up to over 6,000 already. It just goes that fast. And unfortunately, they do not have a good price right now. That really, really sucks. They don't have it good at all. So we're going to go up in the head like Karen. You know, we're going to kind of come down this way and then get ready to go back around. And I hope to have the 22,000 by the time I get back down in here, so I can go ahead and send the last companion out. Then it's just get that trade done, and then I will be back with the next episode. But like I said, if you want to see more of this and exactly how I trade, just go check out the Asiri 1,000 day challenge, and you'll see exactly how I trade and how I make money. It's a real good look. It does have the downscaling issues about 5 to 7 episodes in, like the first 2 had in this series. So yeah, that's what really sucks about it. But if you can ignore that, then you can most likely go ahead and really understand what it means to be a trader and how valuable it is, especially if you spend skill points in the social, because you use charm and leadership so much. This is a great way to go ahead and build this up, because this is going to get you a level and a half all on its own. And there's some pretty good perks on trade. So that is what I'm going to finish up in this level, or in this episode. I'm going to do this for a couple hours. I'm going to pull everybody back together, get us a little bit geared, have everybody situated, ready to go how they should, and it'll be time to go ahead and become a vassal. So I will see you all in the next episode, when the action should finally start hitting, hopefully. So until then, take care, and thanks for watching.